Hi everyone, I am Koshan here and this is going to be the final video of our portfolio website where we are going to add JavaScript in our project. Now basically the project or the portfolio website that we have built don't need any such JavaScript functionality, but still to make you understand about the concept of JavaScript, I am going to add some JavaScript functionality and event listener. So what I am going to add in my website? So I'm going to add two JavaScript function. So the first function would be, you can see this image. When I will click on this image, it will change, the image will change. Means it will show a different image. And the second functionality that I will add, that you can see this read more icon, this read more text. And when I will click on this read more text, it will show more about me part, which is basically hidden. Now let me show that what I have added. So as you can see that in this part I have added a function, a paragraph tag, but this is not being shown because I have used display none in the CSS part, and I am going to add JavaScript which will display this item when the read more icon will click. So let's go and build this part. So first of all, I am going to add the JavaScript file with our HTML. So for that, I am going to move over to my body tag and just add the script tag and add the source. And what is the file source? That is index.js. Fine. I will save it and now I will open my JavaScript file. Okay, so let me keep here. Okay. So first thing what I want to change is I'm going to change the picture when the mouse pointer will be click on it. Fine. So for that I have to call the image. This section I have to call first so that I can change the image. So for that I will be using the DOM manipulation as expected. So for that I will be using document dot. Okay, I will be using query selector. And inside the query selector I am going to head over to my profile tag. So profile, and inside profile I am going to move on image. Okay, fine. Now I am going to add the event listener. So what event listener I will add? That is click. Okay, one second, let me remove this. Fine, I am going to add the click event, and my next property is that I have to add a function. So let's say the function name is display. Fine. And now I am going to create the function. Sorry. So I have to call, now I have to call the image property, sorry, the source file, and have to change the content. So for that I will be creating a constant variable, and the constant variable, okay, first let me, sorry, I have made a mistake that, sorry, okay, fine. Now I have to add the constant, now I have to add the property. So for that I will be just moving on to and creating a new variable. Let's say the const name is image, and I am going to add this part inside this section so that I don't have to call it again and again. Okay, and then I have to add image dot add event listener, and now I have to add I have to change the source file, which you can see. So for that I will be moving on and I will be using the so I will be going on with image dot then it will be source. Fine. And now I am going to add the file. Let's say, okay, so I have already added this link, which is okay. Let's just show you what this link is about. So as you can see, this is the second image that I am going to add in my project file. So now I am going to just click it and just add it. Okay, fine. And now I am going to save it. So what will happen when the image will be clicked? At that point of time, the image content will also change. So let me save it and just refresh my page. So now as you can see that when my image is clicked, the image content have changed. Let me refresh again. Okay, now you can see this is the first image, and when I will click on this, you can see the image have changed. So I have added the first functionality. Now I am going to head over to my second functionality, where I am going to, when this text will be clicked, at that point of time more content will be shown. So as you can see that I have already added this content, which is age content. The class name is age content. I will just copy the name, and where it is present inside about tag, in the about section, sorry. Now I am going to do the same thing. I am going to call the section. So for that I will be using query selector, and inside the query selector, what's my class name? His name is about, and um, inside about, in I am going to move to age content. Fine. So add age content, and sorry, I have made one mistake, that I have to click on this I tag. So it will be about and then I. So I means italics. You must be knowing about that. Okay, so I'm going to add this, and now I'm going to add an event listener, which is same as click, and then I have to add the function. So let's say the function name is change, and just go on. And now I have to create the function. So the function is change, and then I have to call the property. I have to call this section, which is age content. So I will be using the same thing. Let's say it is, I am going to copy this, and then I am going to paste and add dot age content. Fine. And what I am going to do, I am going to change the style. So as you can see, let me show you the CSS part. um, um, okay, so as you can see, this age content is now display none. So it is not being displayed on my screen. And now I am going to change the property from display none to display inline. Okay, so I'll be using this style tag, and inside style tag I am going to move on to display, and I am going to change the setting from none to inline. Fine. So let me save it. Okay, and now I'm going to refresh my page. Let's see what happened. Okay, so as you can see that when this icon was clicked, at that point of time this content was added. So just refresh this page again. I'm not clicking this icon now, and now I'm clicking this. As you can see, this content is now added. Okay, now a few change I have to make, sorry. It will be if document.query.style.display. Okay, just copy this content. um, and just add it. um, and I am going to add this so that it will be easier for me to make change. So I will be using setting dot sorry, it will be okay. If setting the style equals to none, then I am going to change the setting to inline, and if not, then I am going to change the setting to none. Fine. So let's see what changes is being added in my file. Okay, so let me just refresh this page and click on this. Okay, so you can see some problem is there. So just add this style dot display, sorry, and just add this setting dot style dot display equals to inline, and if not, setting dot style dot display to none. Okay. mm, okay, fine. So let's just save it and refresh my page. Okay, so now you can see a small problem is there. It will be inline first, inline, then it will be none, and if it is none, then it will be inline. Okay, so let's refresh this page again. So as you can see that so now I am refreshing my page. So as you can see, the content is not there now, but when I am clicking on this read more text, you can see the content is now being displayed, and if I click this read more again, the content is now hidden. So this was all about today. I hope that you have enjoyed a lot in this tutorial, where we have done a lot of JavaScript functionality and also added a lot of CSS attribute. And if you all love this tutorial, then please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.